Hello, I'm Jerry Ford. Going to review a coffee. This is one I grounded up a couple, 2 or 3 days ago or so. Well, actually, it might have been over the weekend that I grounded it up. This is a Don Pablo gourmet coffee. The whole title is Cafe Don Pablo. So this flavor was Brazil Cerrado, a medium dark roast, rich, flavorful, and aromatic. The beans. And then the beans, before I grinded them, smell really, really good. And then after I grounded them, because they were bad. After I grinded them, they smelled even better, of course, because when you grind them, they're releasing that aroma from the bean to the ground form. So, yeah. Oh man, I got sinuses going on, so I really can't breathe real good out of my nose, but my goodness, this penetrates it. Wow, smells so good. Okay. Set this over here for a minute. I need some coffee really bad. There we go. Medium dark roast. Let's see. Medium dark roast. I'm going to go ahead and apologize ahead of time because I may have to go off camera for just a minute and blow my nose. So I'm just warning you. All right. So, yeah, it has a medium dark roast appearance. Oh my goodness. Here, just a minute. If I waited to do a review until my sinuses eased up, you'd never see a review from me probably. Oh man, the ragweed count here lately in Oklahoma is one of the highest they've had. So it's yeah, it's destroying me. Oh man. Okay, let me get out my sheet. This is my aroma and flavor sheet that I created when I first started when I started getting a little bit more serious about reviewing coffees, along with my other stuff. So this kind of helps me, you know, get a handle on what I am actually smelling and tasting, so I can kind of compare it to what they got here. I got this off the internet. There's a list of coffee aromas and tastes. So we're on aroma right now. So definitely caramelized. You get a nice caramelization there. It smells sweet. It has a nutty aroma. It's verging on a close chocolatey kind of a thing going on. I don't get to say that very often about coffees, but this just has that. I don't even think that they even mentioned that in here, because a lot of times they will mention what you'll get. Like this one here says, Don Pablo Brazil Cerrado. Brazil Cerrado is a unique coffee that is processed using a semi-washed technique where the fruit of the coffee cherry is left on the coffee cherry. They call them the coffee bean cherry. I don't know. That kind of confused me because there's no comma or nothing. Is left on the bean during the drying process. This technique adds an intense sweetness, heightened mouthfeel, and a well-rounded acidity. This coffee has a medium body, low acidity, and is very rich and robust. The slight caramelization of the natural sugars in the bean give this medium dark coffee a touch of roastiness, while it still retains its natural flavor character, giving it a sweet, pleasant aftertaste. 100% Arabica coffee, GMO free. Yeah, so they don't mention anything about any kind of a chocolatiness. But this has a little bit of that in it, to me, and it might be the combination of the caramelization, and then that it has a little sweet aroma too. But wow, that smells good. Okay, let's go to the tasting part. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of flavor in this coffee. This is really good. It has just a little, it says a touch of roastiness, and that's about right. It isn't like really, really bitter. It doesn't put off a big, high acidity. Just a very low, low bitterness, with some sweetness actually to it. So sweetness is one of the tastes. You could say there's just a little bit of a chocolatiness to the flavor. I do add creamers, and a lot of times when I add creamers to it, it actually, for me, it brings out that hint of whatever you're getting. Let's just say, for example, the chocolatiness. I may actually, when I put my flavor creamer in here, I don't put a whole lot, but sometimes it really brings it out. It brings it out. There is a little bit of a nuttiness in there. You could say almond. Yeah, I would call this a complex flavor. They have a detailed chocolate. They have a milk chocolate for a flavor. Yeah, it could be close to that maybe when I do add a sweetener. Right now it's kind of like a very low milk chocolate, but yet with the baker's kind of chocolate kind of thing. Caramel. Rich. Full-bodied. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, with that big flavor in there, you could say this is a richer coffee. Yeah, on the taste, the roastiness is light to medium. Bold. Usually when I describe a bold coffee, it's a little bit more stronger than this, or it has like a little bit more roastiness to it. I wouldn't call this one bold. But yeah, this is really good. Really good. Let's see what happens when we do this. This is my little routine. I don't add a whole lot of creamer to my coffee because I want to be able to still taste the coffee, so I just add a little bit. This is the regular Coffee Mate, so I'm just going to add about a level teaspoon. This some coffee drinkers, if they do add a creamer, this is all they add. It's just a regular creamer because all they're looking for is just a little bit of a lactose type taste, along with curving off a little bit more of the bitterness of the coffee. This achieves that. So some add milk. My wife does actually. So you can smell the lactose with it, with the aromas. That's really good like that, actually. I don't usually just stop here. I could on this. That really, it balanced really nicely with this flavor. Oh yeah, very nicely. But I like to add, this is the caramel macchiato. Curious what this does. The Coffee Mate has a little bit, I believe, of a sugar in there. Corn syrup solids, which that's got some sweetness to it. It doesn't actually say sugar, but corn syrup has a sweetness to it, so that's probably where you get a little bit. But of course this does. This you got to be careful with, because this really alters the taste if you're not careful. So I like just going just a little bit, a little under a regular little plastic spoon. This one, I could probably drink this in black because of the big flavors it has. Okay, you get a caramely kind of a lactose type aroma. Oh yeah, that tastes really good. Now I'm getting a milk chocolate with the little caramel, and you still get the great taste of this flavor coffee. Very good, very good. How's it go with my Pop-Tart? I got my my new Pop-Tart product, the Snickerdoodle. Let's see how it tastes with that. Yeah, I'm a dunker. I dunk my stuff. My donuts and cookies or whatever. My Pop-Tarts too. Oh wow. That pairs well with this. Mm-hmm. Man, is that good. All right. This is the man. Darren Burke, a.k.a. Don Pablo. His wife, Eliana, is from Colombia. And after they got married, they went to visit her family in Colombia. And Eliana's mother couldn't pronounce Darren, so she ended up calling him Don Pablo, after her favorite tongue twister. So yeah, check out this coffee. You can find lots of information. You can find it on internet. You can find it on the website. You can find it on Facebook. You can find it videos on YouTube. You can call them. There's a couple numbers here: 305-249-5628. You can go to their website. You can email them at info@donpablo.com. info@donpablocoffee.com. The other number was 877-436-6722, toll free. So there you go. Nice people for sending me these coffees to review. There you go. So thank you, Darren. Thank you, Eliana, for sending me these to check out. Don Pablo coffees are real good quality coffees. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. And we will see you all on the next one.